I went to Hong Kong with a very important goal. That was to be rich, powerful and successful. I wanted to really own the world, and that was my focus. So I gave it everything. I hardly actually slept. I worked day and night, and rest and relaxation hardly existed in my vocabulary at all. The business in Hong Kong was a fun business to begin with, dressing the rich and successful. My life was very opulent in the fact that I chased the most beautiful garments in the world. Indeed, I owned 6 of the robes that belonged to the last Empress of China, and my whole passion was to own the best, the most beautiful things. I'd even just jump on a plane and go to New York to get one of her robes. I had children, I had 2 children. I'd come home to have dinner with them and put them to bed, and indeed go to bed with my husband. But then, when he fell asleep, I'd get up and go back, and I'd work most of the night. I had this great ambition that I thought that when you're rich and famous and successful, you will be so happy. You'll own the world. That will be the whole goal. My life has changed a great deal since then, because I had a moment of revelation when I was sick in hospital, a moment when I was made to rest and relax. And as I lay there in bed, I thought, what have I done? I have a bunch of flowers, but the flowers actually were from my own staff, so I'd actually paid for the flowers myself. And then I realized my life was a total mess, that I didn't have real friends, my feelings had gone quite amiss. Well, I decided I needed to find out what life was really about, because I had not found it out with being rich and successful. And all that pain of working my guts out the whole time hadn't achieved anything. To achieve just to make money, quite frankly, is a very tiny part of life. But to achieve where you've really loved people and been loved by them is achievement. The person in Hong Kong at the time when I was running my business was somebody who had no time to think at all about anything else but the business. Now I have time to think about my life. I have had time to know myself. I believe it's very important to have rest and relaxation, because it's that at that time you can be quiet and focus in on what really is important in your life. You can hear the truth about yourself, and you can realize your own journey. My paintings are all about my journey, the journey that I've taken. You know, the mountains and the valleys and the turbulent seas, looking for that time of peace, the peaceful pool of water, because that's where you get the understanding what your journey is all about. Of course, we have our mountain peaks and our valleys, but you need to rest and relax to understand your journey. And that's what I have now. I have an understanding of my journey.